Hi, this is Stephanie, your host. Welcome to the Injecting Sweetly. This chapter is all about you're stuck in a Rutherford Manor until the court decides your fate. What is there to do in this big place with beautiful vampires? We'll play to find out. Sun is filtering through the gauzy white curtain when your eyes finally open again. You're in a room, hooked up to an IV, and there is a vampire standing over you. Ah! You scream and you try to jump out of the bed, but Fiona's hands clamp down your arm, keeping you still. You're going to rip out the IV and do all the good works I've done through the night. Shush, you're safe. What day is it? It's November 1st. We're only asleep through the night. I want to go home, please. My parents must be worried sick about me.
I'll take it from here. Hi, Marie.
As Sebastian enters the room, Fiona starts fidgeting. She looks like she's about to bolt. Well, I have things to do. Keep that IV in another hour. You got the blood overnight. Now we're just doing fluids.
Uh, you don't have to leave, Fiona.
I have things to do. I'll be right back to check on you, Marie. Just relax. You're going to be fine. Your eyes track between the two. There's something weird happening between them. The door shuts behind Fiona. So, why am I still here? Or are you going to kill me? I'll just ask politely. The second one is being rude. Why haven't you let me go home? My parents have probably already called the cops.
They haven't called the cops.
If you think that, you don't know my parents very well. Because of my condition, they're very protective.
Oh, I believe you, but they think you're in California with your aunt right now, so they're not worried.
What? Sebastian lays a large, warm hand on your shoulder and gives you a gentle smile. Your pulse speed up. Why does he have to be so beautiful? It's impossible to stay ragely at someone who is so nice and pretty. What does that mean? How long will you keep me prisoner here?
Marie, nobody can remember the last time a human couldn't have their memory erased by one of our kind. It's kind of sent everyone into panic. My father had to go to talk to the court to figure out what we should do. Vampires have been well kept myth or secret for a long, long time. Can you imagine what the humans would do if they find out about us?
They'll probably join your fan club. Ask constantly if you sparkle in the daylight. It's so familiar. God, sometimes I crack myself up.
Sebastian smiled. Well, perhaps some people would be excited, but how did you feel when you realized Vincent was a vampire?
Terrified and shocked.
Right, humans outnumber vampires 1,000 to 1 or more. They hunt us down and wipe us out. We don't want that.
So I'm staying until you can figure out what to do with me?
Right,
I'll do this one. But how could you do this to me? Why me? Why are you doing this to me? What did I do wrong here?
what? No, you didn't do anything wrong. Well, I mean, not being able to erase your mind is causing all sorts of panic.
Why did this happen to me? I have the worst luck.
This isn't a punishment, Marie. I promise it will be all right.
Sebastian pulls into his arm and gives you a comforting hug. He smells incredibly.
Try not to worry. I don't think you'll have to be here longer than a week.
Okay, a week isn't too bad. Not like I have any other options. But what do I do in the meantime?
Well, you can spend some time with me when I'm not busy working.
What do you do?
Right now, I'm handling some of my father's king's duty, and I'm in training to take over the throne.
Oh, wow. That must be nice.
It's not all it's cracked up to be. Comes with a lot of drama.
I can imagine. So it's hanging out with you sometimes. And then what? My room?
No, you have free reign of the house and ground. There's always someone around. If you need something, don't hesitate to ask. Speaking of duties, I need to get back to them. Marie,
Yes?
please don't worry. It's It's all going to be alright. I promise you nothing bad will happen to you here.
You give him a short nod. His words are comforting, but they don't completely erase the worry. Sebastian gives you one last squeeze and then leaves the room. I can't believe this is happening to me. With your mood settled, you take out the ivy and find your clothing. Someone must have put pajamas on you last night. Oh God, I hope it was Fiona. You look across the room and you see a few clothes all folded nicely just sitting on top of the dresser. You walk over. Hmm, some of these outfits looks very nice. Who knew this guy would have great taste in clothing? That's... okay, that's cute. Or do I want to do this? Or that? I'm not sure if these are even for me. I'll just keep what I have. Suddenly you notice that it's really quiet. Not a single of footsteps or even the creaking of the house. You slowly walk over to the door and peek the hall. There's a door that's slightly ajar. I wonder what's in there. You walk over and peer through the door. You see something that makes your breath catch your your throat. Oh, I can't. Holy crap. Vincent is wet, having just came out of the shower, and the towels hang precariously across his hips. His body glistening with drops of moisture that fall down the hard, smooth plane of his chest and stomach. Ah, your brain short circuit as he pulls the towel away from his body and start rubbing it against his hair. He turns and you're afraid to blink because, well, everything is perfect. He still as though he sensed someone is watching him. With a short squeeze, you dive to the side. The door is wrenched open and is standing in front of you, still damp.
Were you watching me?
Your heart is racing. Um, no. Of course I wasn't watching you.
Then why is your heart racing?
What? How can you know that?
I'm a vampire. I have preternatural senses.
Well, if you already knew, why did you ask?
Because I think you're funny when your flutters.
Well, as long as you're amused. So can you point me to the kitchen, please? I'm hungry.
Well, I'll make you something to eat if you'll give me a minute to change.
You can't help looking down at his near nakedness. A blush stain your cheek. You don't have to do that. I just don't know where to go.
Don't be stupid, I'll show you. Just give me a sec.
He shuts the door and you nearly collapse in relief. Are all vampires gorgeous? Because holy crap, he is hot. You feel a little flushed just thinking about it. Within minutes, he stands back at the door and grabbing your arm. This way, come on. Hey, you don't have to walk so fast. I'm not going to remember where to go if you don't slow down.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that humans are slower.
It's okay. Hey, you really don't have to cook for me.
It's okay, I like to cook. I'm actually the only one in the family that can.
You eat real foods?
Well, yeah, what else would we eat?
I don't know, blood. Don't vampires live off blood?
We do, but we eat regular foods too. We only need blood a few times a week to live.
With the revelation, he leads you in a gleaming modern kitchen and sits you down at a kitchen table.
What's your poison?
What? I thought you were going to kill me.
You're way too easy to roll out.
Whatever.
So what can I make you?
I want bacon and eggs. I really love bacon. How about some bacon and scrambled eggs?
It's almost too easy, but okay, bacon and egg it is.
Vincent brushes himself with preparing your breakfast. As he is frying the bacon, your brain starts to wander. Stop thinking about him naked, Marie.
Your heart is just sped up. Are you okay? Are you going to faint again?
Only if I get to repeat of this morning. No, I'm fine. I can't just remember the last time I ate. Probably low blood sugar. The lie sounds weak, but you give him a big smile to sell it anyway. 15 minutes pass, Vincent is done cooking, and it smells amazing. You dig right in.
So it's good?
Yeah, thank you. It this is so delicious.
Ah, good.
Did you always want to be a cook?
I wanted to be a few things. Cooking is just stuck around. Sometimes I act as a chef when we have a big dinner.
That's amazing. Did you go to school for it? He describes how different humans and vampire schooling is and continues to talk about his passion. The one he talks, the more he loosens up, and you realize, I think I could like him. 3, it just ended. Um, just a recap, guys, what really happened. Anyway, you have collapsed and you try to do something so you could convince uh, the vampires like Fiona, Sebastian, and lastly, you didn't talk about to Vincent what really happened. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. Subscribe underneath and like. Um, and make comments about the story for today. Um, so far they treated her with with respect. They fed her. She's like free, but not totally free. Anyway, uh, uh, stay tuned for the next video chapter. Thank you and have a good day.